Before diagnosis, I loved to play sports. I loved baseball. I loved football. I just loved being active.
When this all started, he was 16. He had just finished his football season, was on the robotics team for school, and getting ready for his baseball season.
I loved weightlifting. I loved robotics, just playing games. Um, After my diagnosis, it all kind of changed. It was a very sharp pain in my back that just would not subside. I knew something was wrong when there came to a point when I consumed a whole bottle of ibuprofen in 4 days, just trying to make the pain go away, and it did not. I knew at that point something was seriously wrong with me.
Miguel came to me and said that he was having back pain, and I brushed it off and told him just to get rest. And then the pain became worse. So I ended up taking him to see Dr. Lewendy because the pain just wouldn't go away.
I was scared. At that point, I was in such pain that my memory is kind of foggy of what he really said to me, but I knew he would take care of me because I knew he would listen to me.
Dr. Lewendy did a full exam on Miguel, listened to him, and prescribed pain medication. Told us if the pain did not get better, that we should take him to the emergency room.
I was going through the labs and then, oh my God, it doesn't look right. I found the white blood cells are high, something we see in malignancy. So my gut feeling said, no, it doesn't look right. Directly, I decided to call the emergency room doctor. I first called Miguel's mother and I told her I believe it's not a right diagnosis and I'm very concerned.
They did not find anything wrong at that time. They did draw some labs, and we got the call the next day from Dr. Lewendy. He called, he told me that some of the labs came back abnormal, and he had spoken with the ER doctor, the hospitalist at the hospital, and they wanted to admit him so that they could do further testing. Once he was there, we found out that he had acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
Sure enough, it came back that it's one of the worst types of leukemia. So it was very fortunate that we caught this case early.
Our whole family's lives were turned upside down. He looked at me that day in the hospital and said, "Mom, I don't want to die." And from that moment, our whole family really came and supported us to make sure that he knew that he was supported. We were supported to get him through this.
It took away my physical ability. It took away my strength. I had to relearn how to walk. I had to relearn how to really use my hands because of the neuropathy. It took away the use and function of my hands. The muscle atrophy took away the use of my legs. It really just affected me in every way, mentally too. I had to mentally and physically struggle through every aspect of life, and it made me stronger, and it made my perseverance greater.
My son is a warrior. Through all this, he's taken it in stride. He has really embraced and become more empathetic, and has become more confident, and really kind of sees what everybody else is going through. And it makes me really proud that he has come so far. Miguel is my youngest son. Right now, he is a cancer survivor.
I want to tell him thank you. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for being tough. I know the thing that you went through when you were doing that chemotherapy and the toxicity that happened from the medication, and how bad was it, but you were tough, you were strong, and now you have all the life to enjoy. Thank you so much for being strong. Thank you for so much for following instruction. Thank you for so much for not giving up. And I hope to see you in the future like a great person.
So the story you've just heard is a perfect example of why preventative care is so important. At those visits, we're getting to know you. We're getting to know your child. We're checking on their development and growth. We're providing essential things like vaccines to keep them safe from diseases. But what we're also doing is getting to know when they're normal so we can better pick up if there's a problem. At CommuniCare, we're able to do this. All of our pediatric specialists provide these services.